Hey everybody, welcome back to more Michigan Report from Hell. I'm still Niggeroth. I have returning guest, Leavemywife here.
Poor Adonis.
He loves being here. He constantly knocks on my cyber door, offering his his voice services, his sexual services. He's a serviceable man. Tell you to cyber ladies out there.
Damn it! I feel so.
I don't want no cyber ladies.
Let's just head to Grand Park.
He doesn't want all of them. He's looking for that special E-lady for his E-penis.
Let's check it out.
And after so many successful LPs, his E-peen out the roof.
Yeah.
He doesn't even he's flabbergasted because part of that E-peen has gotten into his mouth.
Man, this is all.
He's tasting E-peen all night. But anyway,
It doesn't look like there's.
it's a
anybody in the
secret
driver's seat.
bulge. But yeah, so we've narrowly escaped from Club Gochi last time. We actually no, last time we got a reporter killed by a penis neck guy. It's hard to keep track of this involved
I was
story.
gonna ask you how you remember things.
Oh, it's Mr. Briscoe. You're still here in this.
I have a photographic memory of every LP I've done.
Didn't you?
If you ask me what the 5th stage in Duke Nukem Time to Kill was, I could probably find that out.
The team and I
by
all
looking
came
it up.
together, but we got separated somehow.
But Duke Nukem, or past LPs, has nothing to do with the level of quality in this particular game. I mean, look at this new fine reporter we have.
What if Briscoe was the star of the Duke?
We're on our way to the station.
Duke. What if it was like Briscoe?
Oh, good. Then we can all go together.
I don't know if it would be as popular because it would be a lot less action and a more or less
I was
It
Spasming.
said mighty boom. It has a mighty sound. Boom mic.
I bet it's a monster
Well-
roaming around.
well, yeah, I mean, you could
Let's
just
get
say
out of
the
here
mighty
fast.
boom mic
Come on.
as
follow
opposed to
me.
the mighty
Let's go.
boot. Yeah, I don't think you really needed to add in all those additional
Briscoe.
words. He would have the mighty sound engineer Zaka TV boom mic.
Now that I think about it,
Am I right, guys?
For instance, how does the infection spread?
How does it spread?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember honestly why we're in a subway,
Chance
well, not in like a
we've
sewer.
already been infected.
Oh my God! You're kidding.
I think we were trying to catch the subway
like a vaccine or something.
to the
We're
airport,
heading to the
or
The station?
I honestly don't remember. This stage has I hate to ruin
Oh, okay.
the mystery of the stage, but
Don't scare
not
me
a
like
lot
that.
We don't
happens
know anything yet, though.
in the 17 minutes of this stage. I will actually say it's almost like a vacuum of plot in that no plot happens.
Good evening to you.
Well, some
This is
plot
Paula
happens, I
Orton.
should
What
say
a
that.
fourth time,
Our
Brian?
news team went to Club.
Yeah, we had a
And
few
then
internet connection problems before.
Dr. O'Connor.
And then
researcher.
Leavemywife is like an
We
Audacity
learned that the
master.
cause of the tragedy now
So when it was
occurred in
like,
Chicago
hey, do you want to not delete
is a new
everything?
bioweapon
He
developed by the military
he
and Zaka Group.
pressed the wrong of he had a
There's a
50-50
vaccine
chance,
that can save people
and
from
he
the spread of
came
the
up
virus.
black. If that gambling metaphor makes any
Somewhere
sense.
here in
It
Grand
kind of
Park
made
Station.
sense to me because
The
I
question
know I.
is, will we be able to find it?
Yeah. But it's okay because that means we get this lovely chance to follow the pink-clad
There
Paula
isn't anybody here.
through the foggiest subway
In fact,
ever.
there isn't a soul anywhere
And
around.
she makes some very astute observations such as nobody's around, it's foggy. Also, I kind of want to apologize. It seems like I might be falling a little close behind her. Obviously, I love the ladies. Cyber ladies. She-males. They don't want to be called trannies, I figured
How
that
did
out.
you figure that out?
But I love internet
You
sites.
looking into getting surgery?
Not me directly, it's just, you know, if a man lady looks hot, I don't make judgments, but apparently they make judgments if you call them a
Let's go
tranny.
take a look.
It's like, I respect you for what makes
I
my
was
dick
just kind
hard.
of thinking, like, if you did get the surgery, became nigger off company, I would follow your LP.
That you would follow the gimmick of that. Like even if you never saw the spliced and mangled genitals that was going on downstairs, you'd still just be like, I support transgender people in
Like,
all
this
their
guy
lives.
is transsexual. He was brave enough to tell us what that. This is a man, lady, I can respect.
Yeah, like I vaguely, there was this God of War LP going on, and he was doing like the first 3 games, and when he was doing the second one, he told people that he was going to run a contest to basically say, I do have a handicap, and if you can guess what that is, you'll win a free copy of God of War or something like that. And what do you think his handicap
He
was?
only had one.
Yeah. Did you follow that LP or no? Yeah, he only had one eye. Which is, you know, that's good. I mean, that is a handicap,
Yeah.
I suppose.
It's better than mine.
Being a white male.
I was going to say it's constant. You know, I think 30 some odd minutes before plates in me. But yeah,
That stuff will go away. It'll break down inside of you and you just pass it out. You'll be normal again.
actually, they're talking about surgery, get the plate removed from my belt.
Because that really gets in the way of the lady time.
Maybe if there was lady time, I could tell you, but
There will be plenty of lady time in the like Michigan LPs, Mother. Those are doorways to ladies. I mean, as long as you don't talk about them.
There isn't anything in them now.
He is deathly afraid of all the possible scoops.
From here.
Like, if Tony the Tiger was here, he'd be petrified. Because I'm sure Tony the Tiger would bust out of that cage with his 2 scoops. And it would have been amazing
since
news.
this game, it always have like penis magnet. Like his tail would be a giant penis. Tries to kill Briscoe, kills Paul, and then we get a new reporter.
Pretty much. Actually, Paul is going to be our final reporter. There is one other reporter, but he is kind of dull. Oh, yeah, and he is also a man, so who cares? I think the only thing interesting about him was his name. No, I like the idea that we're Jamba Slaughter. But no, his name was like Mark Winklebuckle or some shit like that. Winkbuckle. Which going from the I guess wrestling names present, I can only assume that there is a wrestler out there who was belittled to no end because his last name was like Winkbuckle. I'm sure he was a terrifying, terrifying person, but come on, Winkbuckle. That's maybe. I mean, I guess that could have been his stage name. Like his real name could have been like Johnson. But no, they were like, that's too normal. We need to give you a wrestling name like Winkbuckle. But
Yeah,
from
well,
wrestling?
you
I don't. I know he was a singer. I know he was foreign, which is like an instant wrestling gimmick. Like wrestling is like 90% racist caricatures. Like I vaguely remember they had like a terrorist. I want to say this was like post 9/11, but they had a Muslim wrestler that was a complete asshole to everyone. It was so bad. Like he was just constantly booed. I think he was like from New Jersey. He was just some random brown fella from New Jersey that they were like, "Oh yeah, your gimmick's Muslim."
I think that's
Yeah, they're all, he's like, "What? I'm Italian." He's like, "No, you're a Muslim." And they just made him an asshole. And he only lasted for like a month because I guess Muslims found it really offensive, and I guess he started to get like death threats from people because they were like, "How dare you take down the Twin Towers?" It was really bad. I mean, it wasn't as bad as like some of the gay gimmicks that they put into wrestling, or no, not even Gold Dust. Like even way back in like WCW in like the 90s, they had these two guys that were supposed to be like gay lovers, and yeah, that gimmick lasted for all of like 20 seconds because they were what Southern people would picture gay people to be,
What is it?
and it was really bad, like
I was
beyond
not
bad.
wrestling gay.
That had chemicals in it.
I mean, not
The
because
bottle is
it's gay or
broken and
anything,
Well, see-
because like
I
some
wonder
gay
what
guys
was
who
in
take
it.
the dicks and ass and like it. I just like I pushed out some hard jumps and it's really hurt. I can't imagine wanting to head with like this cover.
Well, that's the thing. Like in Japan, they have certain, personas like hard gay, who I'm not sure if you're familiar with, but
I
hard
am
gay
hard.
is he is a beloved wrestling icon over there. Or
He's a bastard.
they have this other guy like, yeah, hard gay is, yeah. Actually, I was looking something up pertaining to hard gay, obviously, and Yingling of Joy Toy, who was the, I guess,
There are some
model
ingredients listed on the bottle.
or spokesperson for Zaka TV or this game over in Japan.
Chloride.
I guess she was actually a wrestler as well, and she wrestled hard gay. So I'll probably link that in the thread at some point to show something. Well, I was basically going to show off a bit more of Yinling pictures and things in the thread at some point. They're a bit risque,
Something like these in it.
but yeah, she wrestled hard gay, and it was
I think so.
mostly him getting spanked.
Anyway,
Did
they sell
everyone
that drink in convenience stores. We could go take a look.
I think it's kind of hard to say with Japanese wrestling because sometimes they do
Let's go.
purely comedic matches. So it's kind of hard to say. But then I also recall this other wrestler who's somehow even more homosexual than hard gay because he has like this pile driver move where he'll pick the dude up. Like first he'll open up his trunks, shove the dude's head into them, and then pick him up and slam him down into his own dick.
How much wrestling do you watch?
Enough. I know enough to know that this is like a classic wrestling move with a train. Actually, I'm kind of curious because this is supposed to be a subway station, but we saw like a normal railroad car on the other side. So I'm not sure if this is actually supposed to be like a railroad station or like a subway station.
Anybody there?
Because I mean, I don't know about in your general area, but we mostly have like subways around here. They don't have railroads and subways
There's a
together.
railroad, but there's not a subway anywhere close by.
Yeah,
And where the fuck
that's
did this guy
understandable.
come from?
Because
Was he just behind the monster?
You could give me a hand.
yeah, he was just chilling on the track.
Hey,
Also, we
thanks
could
a
let
lot.
him die, and it would be
You
grisly.
saved me.
But then
Yeah,
we'd miss out on
hey.
this 4 minutes of highly entertaining discussion
Lost
where
my
we
ID
learn
card.
he's lost his ID
well,
card, and
It won't do me any
he
good
might
now
be
anyway.
injured.
Aren't we like
really wanna
subway
thank you
tracks
guys.
five or something?
Sure thing.
Maybe he got zapped.
I get.
We just did what anybody.
I don't know. I figure that maybe they just are railroad tracks.
What are you gonna do now?
Maybe,
You wanna come
actually,
with us?
maybe this guy is Jamba Slaughter.
With you hurt like that, it's too dangerous.
We never actually learned this guy's name, but it could easily be
And if we
something
go
like
to the
that, I'm
airport,
sure.
You know,
the
you should try and
military is
get sued
supposed to
if
come evacuate us.
Thanks, but I'll be.
I'm sure that he would not want to talk about this game
Somebody.
because
Wait for
this
somebody?
game is probably a
Here?
massive black mark on his past.
Yeah. So I can't go with you.
Actually, I was looking it up, and
Can't just
did you know they
desert
did
my
a
friends.
Samurai Champloo game? Do you know what Samurai
Yes, what's the
Champloo
series?
is?
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
they
we
they
better
made a
get going.
PS2 game for it, like Grasshopper did.
Was
If
it any
we all
good?
get through this alive,
And I
get a hold of us
I would
somewhere,
say
all of us.
no because no one ever
We'd
talks
like
about
to
it.
do a piece
I
on
think
But
we
it
found
could be.
the next
I'm not-
Talky.
Yeah.
I am probably gonna play Clock Tower 3 before I ever play Samurai Champloo. Mostly because I didn't really like the series. I hate like animes trying to shove hip hop culture into things because black people are like mysterious to them. It's like we put all the food in the culture. It's true though. Like if you've watched any anime, I can naturally assume most Japanese people have never met a black person in their life, or they've somehow only met racist caricatures from like the 30s or something.
That can be packed with the vaccine. I bet we could.
But yeah, I do want to point out one bit of plot here in that we found
know what
out
you're talking about, but you mean we could shoot monsters
that
with
we
it?
can apparently shoot a vaccine to this horrible virus via
Okay,
a
let's
bullet?
Go then.
and we just got a not a hollow tip bullet, which is what I originally thought it was saying, because that would just totally murder a person. But we found a hollow bullet that we can put medicine into and shoot people with to cure them.
Don't you just wish
What?
you could call
I will say yes because I can't remember. Was that the that the Asian dude? I do want to poo. I do want to poo. But yeah, we've now found that the guy we saved was actually in the CIA. His ID actually won't appear there if you don't save him, which I don't understand why, but whatever.
Is it possible to actually do that thing? It's supposed to be his ID and see anything?
No, it's just a wallet. It could be Paula's wallet for all we know.
I'm going to guess that guy is Jones.
I would assume so at this point. The only other person that could be Jamba Slaughter is like a voice over a PA later.
We're done with the
So.
report here, aren't we?
But thankfully this horrible stage is now over, and I do want to thank Leavemywife for joining me yet again.
No problem.
No problem. I'll see you next time.